Well, good morning, and we're here early. Look at my eyes; I look like a drunk. I am. We're up early for a an early edition of WTF FML. And speaking of fuck my life, have you guys seen this new TV show? I think there's been like one or two episodes. These celebrities that trace their heritage, genealogy. They trace their ancestry back. Find out who they are. What do you mean? I know who my great great grandfather was, so now I feel good about existing. You don't even know him. What were there video cameras around back in the 1800s? So you can see and actually know what they did. It just it just strikes me as stupid. For instance, Matthew Broderick, right? He traced his ancestry back, and he's like, wow. You know, it's funny because I played a general in a movie about the Civil War, and come to find out, my great grandfather or the great great grandfather was actually in the Civil War. Now, I think that's just too much. Yeah, so what? Trace any of our steps back, and yeah, probably all of our ancestors were in the fucking Civil War because they were. The entire country was at Civil War. Everybody was in the war. Oh, it's just so weird because apparently my great-great-grandfather was in the Civil War. Yes, yeah. Everybody's great-grandfather was in the fucking Civil War. It's just funny. And then Emmett Smith, right? The great running back, he traces his steps back, and what does he find? Well, what? What do you mean? My ancestors were slaves? And they were treated like less than... Yeah, they were slaves. How the fuck do you think you got here in the first place? Same story. Same thing. Yes. And it's all horrible, most of it. Grow up. Stop being sentimental about who you're past, whatever. It doesn't matter. They're dead anyways. Just these things that we focus on, like these, and then it's all sentimental, and oh gosh, my great granddaddy, blah 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 blah. Yeah, they're dead. No sense being sentimental over it. They're dead. They're not here today. Yes, it's a part of you. That's how people. That's how people appear, right? Some people ages ago fucked, and then their people fucked, their babies fucked, and then that's how we're here. That's how we're here. There's nothing too special about it. I'm just... I sound like I'm being very pissed, and I'm really not. I just think the whole thing is so silly. Like, it's just silly to me. Like these, like it's not a fucking revelation. You're not gonna find out anything about your life that you didn't know. Like, stop looking at your ancestors. Start looking at yourself. Start peering into your own little brain. Your own little crazy dark energy up there. That's where the secrets are, not in some distant past. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I think that show... I'm sure a lot of people really like that. The genealogy, and oh god, where am I from? Blah, 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 blah. Well, we're people. You go back far enough, you'll find a guy shaking a stick, you know, at the moon. Yeah, you go back far enough, it's never going to be pleasant. Okay. Well, I guess that's my morning bit. This concludes an episode of WTF. Actually, this morning is more like just fuck my life. It's more like an episode of FML. Actually, it is a little bit like WTF too, because like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Really? Bunch of celebrities hanging around in a little circle, getting a genealogist, looking back on their past, and then going, come on, darlings, grow up. Alright, bye.